One of the current talking points of a lot of these modern day females, black women especially, is the whole discussion about the black man's mental health, right? And the black man needs to open up and, let you know how he feels and all this other nonsense. And as usual, if you pay close attention, you see the selfishness, right, that is intrinsic in their nature. And what I oftentimes notice is that in some instances where you will see women saying this, they are speaking on it as if you deserve to be reprimanded or somehow in some way punished, or you deserve whatever bad, because you're not opening up to them. And it lets you know that this is not really about your mental health. All right, this is more so about them. All right, because you opening up to them, one, they're offended by your, I guess you could say, you're holding on to certain facsimiles or remnants of a patriarchal sort of masculine frame, sort of a masculine personality or mentality, right? They find that a lot of modern women in general, regardless of race, they find that offensive in men. They want men to be, so-called divest themselves of those characteristics and be more feminine, be more soft, all right? We're in the era, or at least approaching an all-out version of a world that completely exalts the feminine principle. So they want you to be on board with that, all right? And then also there's that element of it all where they get to feel exalted. They get to feel deified or worshiped. They get to feel pedestalized by you, I guess, breaking down to them and, really opening up and allowing them to have some sort of access to your more emotional side, right? So they feel as if you need to be somehow reprimanded, somehow punished, because you're not willing to divulge yourself of those things. You're not willing to do that. All right. You have an inability, so to speak, to allow them, into your more personal spaces mentally, right? Mentally. And it really just exposes the selfishness and how they're manipulating or trying to manipulate you into feeding their narcissistic tendencies. All right. And any man in his right mind understands that you should never fall for this, for the reasons that I've already mentioned. But then also, a lot of dudes have experience where they would, try to kind of spill certain feelings or certain thoughts or personal thoughts and beliefs to their girlfriend or significant other, their wife or whoever the hell she may be. I don't even understand why dudes marry these women nowadays, but I guess. But dudes have experienced where, they would do that and it would blow up in their face later. All right, a woman would throw it in their face later, or she'll use it against them in another scenario. All right. Somebody else all of a sudden knows about this story that he told her, or whatever it is that he was thinking. All right. They also, whether they would admit it or not, they look at you like less of a man when you do that, which is the purpose, ultimately, one of the purposes of them trying to get you to do that, right? Because once again, like I already stated, they're offended by not men of other races who have this patriarchal mentality where they're not really spilling their feelings like that, but they're more so offended at you, the black man, when you hold on to those thoughts, when you hold on to those feelings, and you don't just allow them to purge your mind, or whatever you're thinking or feeling. All right. It's all really just selfishness. Right? Never really allow a female to really get to know you on that level. It usually will blow up on you. The shit never really the shit never really works out in the end. All right, but anyway, man, peace.